Oh, excuse me.
Can I help you?
I was just looking for...
You're Avery, right?
Yeah, Jordan, isn't it?
Right.
Hi.
How's it going?
Okay.
No, really, how's it going?
Well, I really haven't been here that long.
So how's it going?
I guess...
Is there any reason you don't want to answer my question?
No.
If someone asks you a question, give them an answer.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like you have to explore the question. Don't say, I don't know, well, gee, someone gives you a direct question. Give them a direct answer.
Okay.
So how's it going?
Good.
Good.
Thanks for asking.
I hear you're doing a bang-up job with that doggy food startup.
Really?
I just said so. And you're making a business plan?
That's right.
Yeah, Mitch said he was doing that, but I know that's not happening. You gotta watch out for Mitch. He'll take credit for anything he can get his hands on.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that with Ron, too.
Well, they all do it. And you know why they do it? Because we let them do it, and you can't let them do it.
Right.
You wanna make it at this company, you need to learn to stand up for yourself.
Right.
Can I give you some advice?
Sure, please.
Don't be like Mitch, Mitch, he's a hard worker, but he's only in it for himself, okay? And everyone knows it. He's not a team player. You gotta be a team player.
Okay.
You want a seat at the table, you need to learn to stand up for yourself.
Well, how do you get a seat if you're standing up?
What?
Nothing.
I'm talking about grit, persistence, perseverance. They'll tell you that you're being too aggressive, and behind your back they'll call you a bitch, but I'm telling you, grit.
But I want everyone to like me.
Who cares? If
Well,
you want to make a name for yourself, it's not about how hard you work, but the way in which you work. You know what I did once? I was in a meeting. I was the only woman there. Ron is going on about something, and then he gets up and walks out, only he's still talking, okay? So then, everyone follows him out. And then he walks down the hall and goes into the bathroom, the men's room, okay? So of course, all the men follow him in there. I hesitated for about 2 seconds, and then I followed him in.
You did?
Yes, who cares? I mean, sure, some of them were freaking out, but they'll never forget me.
I'll never forget you.
Hey, we women need to stand up for ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, well. What do we have here? Plotting the overthrow?
No.
When we do overthrow, you'll be the first thing we throw over.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see you try.
What do you want, Mitch?
Oh, I was just passing through, saw 2 beautiful ladies, thought I'd come and say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mitch. Goodbye, Mitch.
It's your problem, your time of the month.
Mitch.
What? I'm coming here, I'm just trying to be friendly.
Jordan, Ron wants that file now.
I'm on lunch.
He wants the Silverman file now.
All right, all right. Excuse me.
Jordan giving you the benefit of her worldly wisdom.
Well, she's been here a lot longer than I have.
Can I give you some advice?
Sure.
Don't be like Jordan. She's been here a long time, but that's because she's not going anywhere. Everybody knows that. I get sisterhood and all that, but nobody likes her. She's basically a... Well, I'm not going to say.
Bitch.
Hey, you said it, I didn't. What I can see, everyone seems to like you, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I like you.
Well, I like you too.
All right. I've been watching you. You're going places.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Although, the other day with the Kingsleys, you were being a little pushy.
Pushy?
Yeah, a bit of a chatty Cathy. Don't talk so much. I get that you're trying to help out the team, but, Ron Peterson is the captain. Just stay on the bench and he'll call you in when he needs you.
Well, I was just trying to explain to them.
Yeah. You don't need to explain all of that. They don't need to know all of that. That's what they pay us for. If they don't want to get all that tax stuff, they can go to law school.
Really?
You figure I'm making partner?
Well, sure, I hope so. I guess you're going to be partner any day now.
So what, I make partner, so what? I don't care about that.
So you make a lot of money.
Well, sure, I can make money anywhere. Anybody can make money. Now, this is just a stepping stone.
To what?
I don't know, public office, state senator, governor, who knows?
President?
You said it, I didn't. You could be my first lady.
Oh,
I mean, not my first lady. There have been a lot of ladies. You could be like Bill and Hillary, Barack and Michelle. You think Michelle isn't going to run for office? She could have any office she wants. And hey, I'm all for it. You know, basically, I'm a feminist.
you're a feminist?
Sure. Equality, I'm all over it. We could be like Tracy and Hepburn.
Tracy and Hepburn?
Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. You've never seen Adam's Rib?
I don't think so.
Oh, you gotta see Adam's Rib. It's like the greatest lawyer movie ever made. Ron Peterson's favorite movie of all time. If you want to make it here, you gotta know Adam's Rib.
Well, it looks like I've got my work cut out for me. I have to watch Adam's Rib. I have to learn how to play golf.
Oh, I can teach you how to play golf.
Oh, that'd be great.
We could go up to Lake Geneva this weekend.
Lake Geneva?
I mean, there's something happening here, isn't there?
What?
I mean, I'm certainly feeling it.
Feeling what?
Come on, I've seen you looking at me,
I've been looking at you?
and I've been looking at you. What do you say? We go up to Lake Geneva, a couple of rounds of golf, maybe some Netflix and chill. Sounds good to me.
I'm busy this weekend.
So you'll let me know. I'll let you pick the weekend. You know, equality.
You're talking about equality?
If you don't get paid as much as I do, it's not my fault.
Mitch, I have this work to do.
Okay. Later.
That was weird.
What?
Mitch just hit on me.
What?
He just asked me to go to Lake Geneva with him this weekend.
What did you say?
I said I was busy this weekend.
You want to talk about sisterhood? Listen, sister, this is my hood, that is my turf, and if you have any ideas about getting in on it, you can take those ideas and send them straight to your hard drive, or I will do it for you. Bitch.
Now we've got our first colleague-to-colleague interaction. Not clients, not bosses, but they're all associates. They're all approximately at the same level. And yet, what happens to Avery's making an impression? There's no effort. She's passive. She's listening. She appears to take take Jordan's advice. But where is she? Who is she? What impression does she make on Jordan? She's just not confident, was the word, but she's also just not aware that part of her job is to deal with her colleagues in an effective way, just like she has to deal with her clients and her bosses in an effective way. She's got to establish herself as someone to be not feared, not run away from, but dealt with as an important presence within the firm. And she can't do that. Let's talk a little bit about grit. Jordan says a number of things that we will see, Mitch contradicts Jordan, and we'll see some other advice coming at Avery later. But grit is something that is very important. It's that tenacity, that stick-to-itiveness, that ability to overcome obstacles, to pick yourself up. And one of the things that we've found is that one of the qualities that differentiates successful people, whether men or women, is their grittiness. Because we're all going to stumble, we're all going to fall down, we're all going to run into obstacles. And our confidence perhaps, but also our grit in being able to keep going is key. And women find it much harder to do that than men, probably because they run into so many more obstacles than men, probably because they're put down more frequently than men. So grit for women is critical.
I'm going to look at that scene from a slightly different angle, which is what the stereotypes and biases are about women, and how in that scene what we had the views of many people in the world, which is you're soft, quiet, communal, passive, nothing is happening there, or you're in your face, get it done, bitch, problem, whatever. And there's a belief that women are too soft, like Avery, or too hard, like Jordan, and very hard to be someplace in the middle. And Al and I call that the Goldilocks dilemma, because you're always testing the water. Is it too hot? Is it too cold? Am I just right? And so it's fundamentally unfair that women have to be thinking about these things, but in reality, for women to get from where they are today to where they want to go, a key part of it is understanding the stereotypes and being able to work through them.
What about Mitch?
Oh, Mitch.
Two beautiful ladies. Is that your time of month?
Boo, boo, boo.
All right. Inappropriate, out of place, never happen? No. It'll happen. But what's going on, neither one, well, certainly not Avery, and even Jordan is a little flustered. What do we do when we get this kind of blatant,
Inappropriate,
sexist
sometimes
comments?
illegal.
Can she turn it around? Can she make a joke about Mitch? Can she deflect it? He needs to be reminded of how inappropriate it is, but in a way that doesn't sour their relationship. This is somebody that, so long as she's in the firm, she's going to be working with. He's working on the same project. So this is delicate stuff, and humor is probably her best way of dealing with it.
And sometimes humor isn't making a quip or a comment back, but just seeing how stupid, how bizarre, how Neanderthal, how whatever something is, that it makes you smile, because it's good. It's part of how you feel and react, as well as what signals you're giving to the other person. Let's talk about the interaction between Jordan and Avery to begin with. What happens is, very often, a woman assumes that another woman's going to have her back, is going to be out helping her, when in reality, women are like men. They have their own agendas, their own issues, whatever. And so she opens up Avery opens up to Jordan after Mitch leaves in a very inappropriate way, because she doesn't know Jordan.
Women often have an expectation that when they're working with another woman, that other woman is going to be their friend. If they're older, that they're going to be their mom. It is an expectation that that woman isn't a competitor, isn't a colleague, but is a sister, somebody who's close. And that reaction often gets women both into trouble, but also leads them to think that women who are just acting the way a man would act hate them. Much of the hostility of women against women is because of that underlying expectation that that other woman is going to be communal, friendly.
And so women have the same stereotypes about women and men that men do.